played that ball with his bat quite a long way away from his body. Nicely down the wicket. 4 runs all the way. Beautiful movement of the feet. And nice timing too.
Yes, he's the sort of batsman, young Kambli, that if he stays in, he will definitely score runs. He's not the sort of player to play steady and safe. He's a shot player. Lovely nimble footwork. There's a full flow of the bat when he tries to hit the ball.
And that's well timed too. That's 4 more.
Yes, it is well timed, but it's poor bowling really from Graham Hick. He wants to be bowling just outside off stump at Kambli, into the footmarks of the bowlers who bowl from the other end, not giving it him on his legs.
And he goes over the top this time, no worries about where the head is. Clears been on comfortably, and that clatters into the fence for 4.
Yeah, so that's a good shot. It's the quick use of the feet, and very positive. I can't help thinking again, this ball is too straight, and the field on the onside is not set right for Hick. He's got mid-on and mid-wicket far too wide.
And that's found the gap beautifully. Very talented player, this Kambli. Good time with the ball. He's now taking Hick to the cleaners.
Well, Graham Hick pitching the ball up, getting driven, loftily into the outfield. Then he is on the short side.
Down the ground, high in the air. Now that it's just going to be out. Oh, he's dropped it! He got hands to it, and it's gone over his head and away for 4. Philip de Freitas had a chance to get rid of Kambli, and he's dropped him.
Well, that was an inexplicable shot from Kambli. He's been playing so well, so controlled, lovely shot. Then to dance down the pitch and hit it into the outfield, exactly where the fielder is. My goodness, that's taking a rash chance. And Philip de Freitas judges it well. Look, he's watching it, he's got it. There it is, and then he hasn't. And he's one of the safest and the best athletic fielders in the England team.
De Freitas again to Kambli. A similar ball, this time it's going away for 4, a little bit squarer. Well, de Freitas getting his line wrong with the first 2 deliveries with the new ball, and isn't she delighted?
And that's why we're seeing de Freitas come around the wicket to Kambli.
Another short one, that's 4 runs. That was the most handsome of strokes. It was short, he hit it quite beautifully.
But I'm sure, even though I wasn't there when the conversations were had in the dressing room, that Jeff Arnold will have said, pitch it up, even if you go round the wicket. Don't pitch it halfway down the pitch, because Kambli's going to smack these for 4 every time.
But Geoffrey, didn't he do it in style? It was a marvellous shot.
Yes, he actually reminds me a little bit of Roy Fredericks, who opened the batting for West Indies. There's something about him. Roy Fredericks used to crack it off the back foot with his feet up in the air or 1 foot in the air.
Well, he pitched that up, and it's 4 more. That was a blue perfect cover drive this time. De Freitas can't understand it. Another moment of magic, and just listen to the crowd.
And there it is. Bombay rises to one of their favourite sons as Vinod Kambli gets to 100.
And his old chum, Sachin Tendulkar, who's already got a few hundreds to his name, out there to congratulate him. And it's been a fine knock indeed. And a terrific way to get to his 100. A late cut. And look at the invasion.
Firecrackers and an invasion from the fans. as Vinod Kambli, 103 not out, gets to his maiden Test century. It's taken him 168 balls.
Yes, I think, Henry, I think all these factors were there for sure. But now the grounds are available. Schools, colleges, institutions, clubs can hire the grounds for their net practice either in the mornings or in the afternoons.
Oh my goodness me, that was lovely, wasn't it? It was short. Tufnell tried to give it air, didn't give it quite enough. Kambli saw it so quickly, and goodness me, hit it for 4, hit it many a mile.
Well, Vinod Kambli certainly has been chattering at the bit a little bit, been going down the wicket, and by doing that, he's made Tufnell think of deceiving him in the flight. Tufnell then flighting it just a bit short, and Kambli very quickly hitting it over mid-wicket. That's good cricketing thinking by Vinod Kambli. He's showing his maturity, growing with every match.
And there we go again. That was a super stroke, right over the top.
Graham Gooch has got to really pick the team up. Last few minutes, few overs. He must make a big effort against Kambli, who's tiring a bit. A long day out there, and certainly at the new batsman Azharuddin. They've got to crowd Azhar when he faces.
Well, that's Kambli's 150. And what a way to celebrate your debut on your home ground. First Test match appearance in Bombay. Acknowledges the applause of the crowd and the plaudits of the England fielders. Tufnell about to start his 32nd over. Always amazed, Geoffrey, at the way that the Asian subcontinent seems to throw up good young players at such a relatively early age. You look at Pakistan, you look at India here, and these players do seem to mature remarkably quickly. Oh, full toss there and hammered away by Kambli.
What I like about Kambli, he's so nimble on his feet. He plays those off drives and those back foot drives very well when the bowlers bowl wide, but he's not afraid to get down the pitch. And you're never quite sure when he's coming. He doesn't come every ball, so the bowler's not sure what length to bowl.
That single takes India's lead now to 50. Also takes Kambli on to 164.
Well, it's been a really good performance by the young one. At one stage, he had the England bowling by the scruff of the neck when he got a 50 in 62.
Oh, it's in the air, it's gone away, wide of Hick at second slip for 4 runs.
You always get the impression the umpires are going to give the batsman out. Nice, good shot there. Those are the sort of shots he played yesterday. Full straight back at the ball.
The lead up to 75 now.
He really does have exquisite timing.
Lovely shot by Vinod Kambli. Short and outside the off stump and cut away for 4.
It was too short.
Oh, that's a magnificent shot by Kambli. He's picked the gap to inch perfection and it's rushed away for 4.
He's in fact faced 4 balls, but he hasn't had much of the strike. The crowd, as you saw then, on the edge of their seats. In fact, most of them, I think, have left their seats. They're standing up and jigging and dancing. and waving placards, generally in a high state of excitement with a considerable vocal content. Well, good.
He's got a little bit nervous, hasn't he? I mean, last 10 or 15 minutes, he looked to me very nervous indeed. I know he's a bit of a jack in the box, looking to get quick singles, but it seems as if he gets the ball in the middle of the bat, he wants to run wherever the ball goes, instead of just settling down and playing. The opportunity is there to go on and get 250, not just 200.
Well, there it is, steering that down to third man. Kambli has got his 200, and well, what a tremendous achievement. His first Test 100, and he really has rammed it home. He's scored 200 just for good measure. The crowd, look at them, that tells its own story. Kambli, a very proud young man.
And that really will be sweet for him, because he's had to live in the shadow of his friend and colleague Tendulkar. Been playing Test match cricket and having a lot of success, a lot of publicity for the last 3 years, and finally he's actually got into a Test match, and when he's got to that century, he's made it a huge double, and that is big.
And of course, Tendulkar, his partner in crime, has never reached a Test match double 100, so he's what you might say gone just ahead of him at this stage. Kambli's 200 came in 347 balls with 22 fours, and his first 100 in 168 balls, his second 100 in 179 balls. Oh, it's a splendid shot in the air, lofted safely, first bounce before. Gatting was at long off, he hit it wide of Gatting. What a fine stroke.
Yes, I think this is one of the best shots he's played in his innings. Lovely nimble footwork. Didn't try to hit the ball too hard. He knew exactly where he was trying to place it. Just lifted it over the covers.
That's in the air and out. Vinod Kambli finally goes. Caught by Mike Gatting in the gully. And what a fine, fine knock this has been.
Well, it's better thought for Chris Lewis. He really has bowled well for England. He deserved that wicket, as I mentioned. But even so, this young man's been the hero of yesterday and today with an absolutely world-class innings.
All of Bombay can be justifiably very, very proud indeed of their new young hero. This is the way he went, wide of the off stump, and brilliantly caught by Mike Gatting, flying away to his right. India now 563 for 8.